really, really shaping up. This weekend we'll have a very clear picture after this weekend, I think, for most of
This
the
should be
teams.
solid after this weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as the Heisman race goes, it looks like Travis Hunter is a heavy favorite to win the Heisman, although there's no guarantee to that. But it looks like Ashton Gentey, who is a running back for Boise State, is right on his heels in terms of his stats for this year, right?
Amazing. That guy is amazing, man.
Right. So Boise State is going to have to really excel. And Ashton Gentey, as each team face Boise State, it's going to get more stiffer competition. And we'll see if he can run like he's ran the full year against stiffer competition. It's going to be really interesting to see how the voters compare him to Travis Hunter, although Travis Hunter is still, to me, in my opinion, a heavy favorite to win it. In my opinion, this is not...
He's going to finish strong, too, because last week...
He's got to finish strong, too.
Yeah.
In this last game that Colorado was playing in as well, he's really got to show up and show out. I think
show out because he's got to
solidify his opportunity, because that is an opportunity to just waiting for Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
You know,
last week they pretty much shut him down. He was shut down last week
because Kansas defense was just so aggressive. They shut Colorado's offense down. Period. Although Travis Hunter did score a touchdown in the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying he wasn't showing out like he used to on both sides of the ball. He got a touchdown, but that was a quiet touchdown. It wasn't something because they lost too, so it ain't look like it was that inspiring.
Right.
So he gotta go out there and have a classy game and finish strong to just close out all doubters to give it to him. Yeah.
So this leads me to this. Travis Hunter was not a finalist in the Jim Thorpe Award. What's your opinion on that?
Well, if he wasn't like even on the list, I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what in the world they're looking at. I mean, if he don't win it, that's one thing. If he's not on the list, man, how can you not put him on the list? You know, the guy got everything going for him. I mean, he had games, he played injured, he played phenomenal on both ends of the ball. I mean, how did you not even nominate him? It don't even look fair. I mean, it's not fair. It doesn't look fair
not to nominate him. Especially against the other three candidates that's on the list. And I researched some of the stats from these defensive backs from different schools. And let me make myself clear with this before we move forward with the stats. These other candidates are very viable candidates to be on the list. I'm just saying that Travis Hunter should have been on the list. Somehow, some way, they should have found a way to make him a finalist. I'm not saying he should have won a Jim Thorpe Award, but he still should have been a finalist on that list.
But listen to what we're saying. Here's a guy is the number one candidate to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's not on that list. It doesn't make sense. Wow, it don't even make sense.
So Coach Prime today, he was pretty ticked off about it because Coach Prime said that, look, I don't get it. I mean, how can he not be on the list? He's a two-way player, but his defensive stats, to me, and to just the overall stats themselves, are very impressive. He should have been a finalist in this run to have a Jim Thorpe Award, according to Coach Prime.
Coach Prime is looking at it from a lot of different aspects, too. He know the guy is deserving of it, and it's his player, and he loved the kid. So, he's going to take up for him because he just know it's just flat out not right. It's not fair to him because they're using some personal stuff against both of them, Travis Hunter and Deion Sanders. For him not to be on that. I don't think they have anything
against Travis Hunter. I think it's more Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. I think it's just that animosity about him and his.
Both of them.
I think Travis Hunter hadn't done anything to make people in the media mad with him. I mean, he don't get on TV and talk a lot, you know?
He don't, but listen, man. Have you seen him score a touchdown?
Yes, I have.
What did he do? What does he do? That's what pissed people off.
That Heisman pose. Caleb Williams did it for USC when he was in the running for the Heisman. He did it.
It does. It's not. It does.
Desmond Howard did it back in the 90s for Michigan.
Listen,
when he
man,
won it, right?
You missing the whole picture, bro. You missing it. You missing it. You talking about a kid who has ice on his wrist, ice around his neck, a big fine house that he's already purchased, Rolls Royces. Come on, man. These things wasn't at these guys' disposal who you just mentioned. These folks are flat out jealous of this kid, man. And then he go out there and make a touchdown and do like this. Man, they don't want him with nothing else because they figure he gonna win the Heisman. So why did you give him something else? That's how you gotta look at it, because there's no other reason why they wouldn't even nominate him. So this shouldn't even be a discussion for him not to be on that list. So if he's not on the list, the only other thing is a personal vendetta they got against him. That's it. Come on, man. Just not a fair situation.
Well, it sure is a shame if that's the case, because I just think that he's a young kid. He's done everything he was asked to do. He was loyal. He followed the coach of, that he really wanted to play for, from Jackson State to Colorado. And for them to be able to hold that against him, if in fact they are holding that against him, is really a shame. It really is, I think.
Yeah. Listen, you got to remember, too, this is a kid that just turned his back on the most prominent institution in the country and went to an HBCU, man. I mean, that thing burned. Saban couldn't even believe that a guy would come to an HBCU with all of the stuff that they have at Division I, a winning streak,
facilities,
historical coach that won multiple national championships, and he go to an HBCU with Deion Sanders, man. He just couldn't swallow that, man. He even started talking up under his own clothes. He was about to unleash the bull. Because remember what he said, and he got other folks involved of how they get these players in there. And that wasn't the way Hunter came to Deion. Deion ain't have no damn money to pay that guy to come over there. He just wanted to play for Deion.
That's true.
And Nick Saban almost, got in
he was in a tizzy. That's my terminology for it.
They was almost, that commercial that they were doing?
Aflac.
They still do together, the Aflac commercial.
Yeah.
That was in jeopardy, man. That commercial that both of them are making millions of dollars on, that was in jeopardy. And Aflac told them, man, y'all better get this crap together.
Clear that up.
Now money, man. Because they was bickering over that one player that we're talking about, Travis Hunter.
Well,
so,
I'm assuming that Nick Saban might have thought there was foul play in that somewhere, but that's just my opinion of it.
He brung it up. He brung it up saying it was foul play. And he thought the only thing that foul play could be is money. And where in the world did Deion get the money to lure this guy over there? It wasn't about any money. It was about a person who had his mind set on playing for crime. And that's what it was. I mean, you could see the interaction between the two. I was watching this footage the other day where this guy was over Deion's house fishing the week that they had off. He's over Deion's house fishing, and he got the boat and out there fishing on Deion's pond, man. These guys are close, man. He's a father figure to these people, and that's why it irks him to see him being mistreated like that.
Absolutely.
Man, we'll see how this thing turned out with the Heisman.
Yeah, we'll keep a close monitor on it, and we'll be talking about it in the coming weeks, leading up to December when they actually have the award for Heisman. and for the rest of these awards, because Travis Hunter is on multiple lists of other awards as well. He is a finalist or a nominee on those lists. So we'll see how that plays out. We're going to close this show out. Thank you, Isaiah, once again. We've done another show, and we'll be discussing a show on Saturday, because Saturday game day, we're going to have a show together. We'll be calling University of Miami against Syracuse game. So we thank you, the viewer, for checking us out again tonight.
You remember the Dolphins playing tomorrow night on Thanksgiving.
And the Dolphins are playing the Green Bay Packers tomorrow as well. Mm-hmm. Yes. So we'll definitely be on top of all of these games moving into the weekend, and we'll have a discussion on Saturday, and then we'll have another discussion on Sunday, and more likely on Monday. So we got a lot of stuff coming your way, and we look forward to it. Once again, we would love for you to have a happy Thanksgiving, a safe, happy Thanksgiving, along with your loved ones and your relatives. And I will turn it over to Isaiah to close it out.
Yeah, you said a mouthful, man, and you said almost everything I wanted to say, but I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the 4 days like I'm going to do. I'm going to start it out tomorrow, and I'm going to finish it out on Sunday. Eat a lot of that good stuff, and make sure you guys love on your families and your friends, and you guys keeping us on your mind, and subscribe. Yeah, we're doing this for you, the viewers. We enjoyed it ourselves, but it's all about the viewers that watch stuff that we love to talk about.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for joining the DC Stewart Show Podcast, and we'll do this thing again soon. Take it easy.
You've reached the end of another episode of the DC Stewart Sports Talk Podcast. Be sure to connect with us at Facebook and Twitter.com. Your voice is important, so head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Catch our next episode.